Hi, it's Lauren with Folklore Botanical. I moved my seeds down to my growing space. Actually, I have quite a bit of space that I use. I have 4 shelves that I use for growing. Um, Works out pretty well. I like to do different ones on different shelves because some don't need light to germinate, others do. Some like different soil temperatures. So this happens to be tomatoes and peppers. Tomatoes do not need light to germinate. Peppers, they can tolerate the light. Tomatoes can tolerate it as well. If you keep the light on during germination, the thing you have to watch out for is drying out of the soil. It can happen fairly quickly, especially if you're using smaller cells. These are a larger cell, so they're not going to dry out as quickly. But if you're doing a 72 count, something like this, you're going to have the tendency to those to dry out a lot faster. Same for something like this. It's a little bit bigger, but it'll stay moist. You just have to pay attention, not just once a day, but come down and check on them periodically. Once these do pop up, these can take anywhere from 8-10 days, just depends. Temperature, it's really all about soil temperature. So ideal is around 70 degrees is great to get those kind of sprouting right away. What I like to do once they do sprout is I have this whole thing set up on a timer. You're going to want 14 to 16 hours of sunlight, light, artificial, whatever it may be, to optimize growth. You don't want them leggy. They need to really have that. I have this great timer, easy to set up. You just set it for the time of day, and then you pretty much push down these little bottom things to where you want them up. Right now I have mine set from like 7 o'clock. I haven't really set it the rest of the way, but I'd probably set it till about 9 o'clock at night. 7 in the morning till about 9. You can do it whenever. It doesn't make a difference. You just need to be careful. If you have natural sunlight coming in, you don't want constant light on them. They do need to have some darkness time. So just kind of keep that in mind. I'm in the basement. So I don't really get a whole lot of light up here, so I could set it really for any time. But like again, you definitely want to have at least 14-16 hours of sunlight once they germinate. And also I will start dropping down. You don't want these super high, because what happens is your little plant is going to want to reach for the light, and then it'll be too spindly. I'll tell you more about that process when that time comes, because I also have a fan set up, and I'll explain all that on the next time. Happy growing. I'll get some more of these seeds planted and kind of show you what I do.